How does the Bhagavad Gita teach us to control our mind? Have you ever wondered how ancient texts can still guide us in our daily lives? The Bhagavad Gita is one such text that offers profound teachings on controlling the mind. This sacred scripture emphasizes that mastering the mind is vital for spiritual growth and inner peace. Let's dive into how it lays out a clear path for achieving this control. First, the Gita describes the mind as a restless and unstable force. It often pulls us toward distractions and desires. This comparison highlights the importance of understanding that the mind can be both a friend and an enemy. When controlled, it aids in self-realization. When uncontrolled, it leads to inner conflict. One of the key teachings is that the mind should be viewed as an instrument rather than the master of our being. Recognizing this distinction allows us to step back from impulsive thoughts and emotions. It encourages us to observe our mind's activity with clarity. The Gita introduces the concept of Buddhi Yog, which translates to the yoga of the intellect. This teaching encourages the use of rational understanding and wisdom to regulate the mind's impulses. By awakening our intellect, we can rise above the bondage of desires and karmic reactions. Another important aspect is the practice of detachment, known as Vairāgya. The Gita advises us to reduce our attachments to sensory objects and habitual desires. Since the mind tends to wander toward what it is attached to, cultivating detachment helps prevent unnecessary distractions and emotional turmoil. Persistent practice, or Abhyās, is also essential. Just like sailors who face storms but continue their journey, spiritual aspirants must consistently practice controlling the mind. Techniques such as meditation, self-discipline, and mindfulness are vital in this process. Over time, this steady practice retrains the mind's habits. The Gita emphasizes that a conquered mind becomes a friend, aiding in self-realization and peace. Conversely, an uncontrolled mind acts as an enemy, causing suffering. This dual nature highlights the importance of mastering our mental processes. When we consider sacred sites and pilgrimages, the teachings of the Gita connect deeply with the spiritual atmosphere of these places. Pilgrimages often serve as journeys to cultivate detachment from worldly distractions. They help focus the mind on higher truths. The architecture of temples and sacred sites is designed to support mental stillness and contemplation. These environments create a space conducive to practicing the mental discipline the Gita advocates. Pilgrims can use the teachings of the Gita to deepen their experiences by applying detachment and focused meditation in these serene surroundings. In essence, the Bhagavad Gita teaches that controlling the mind is a disciplined, intellectual, and spiritual process. It encourages detachment and continuous effort, aligning closely with the purpose of sacred sites and pilgrimages in fostering inner mastery.